And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee.
So they put those yokes of iron upon thy necks until they have destroyed thee. You know why we don't wear these no more?
Because we're free, I guess.
No, because we ain't running away. Where we going? We are totally dependent. Guess what? We still need them for what? Food. We still need them for water. We still need them for clothing. We need them for housing. We ain't going nowhere. So they like, you know what? We can take those off.
Yeah.
They'll still pay us taxes. They ain't trying to go nowhere. You get what I'm saying? We ain't trying to go nowhere. What other nations is dealing with that? Sin is a transgression of the law, right? Who was God's laws given to? Do you know? I mean, you don't know. We just read it for you.
I
just use that as an example because most of us grew up. But what was it? Go back to John 3 and 4. Because we gotta know what a sin is first to know who are the sinners.
Right.
In the Bible, you understand? You get what I'm saying, right? You get what I'm saying? I know you follow me. Watch this. Read it slow for him.
The book of First John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
So the way when you break the God's laws, that's a sin. You understand? So you have to know God's laws to know what a sin is. You get what I'm saying? Read the rest of it. Watch this.
For sin,
exactly. That's a good question. Read on.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
For sin is the transgression of the law. All right. So now let's get 47:19. Now we gotta see who has those laws, because you know that your people are the children of Israel. You are those ancient people. And let's read this real quick.
I thought writing law of God was the Ten Commandments. But God writing the man. I thought that's the law was writing God the man.
The Ten Commandments are a category of laws. So there's laws like think about it. Do the Ten Commandments go over do the Ten Commandments go over when somebody breaks into your house? What can you do? What can't you do?
That's a skill now. So it's up to you to the beginning. Back in the time when you steal money, you lose your life. Now this time you may get 2 years. Now after hours you may get 20 years for burglary. So it's different. We're
gonna get that. We're gonna get that law for you. We're gonna get it out of the Bible. Hey, God covered everything. He covered everything in the scripture. But we're gonna get you who got the laws first. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
Jacob's name was changed to Israel. You see the sign right here. That's why you want you. You know, all right. All right, go ahead.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. That's the people. That's the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Read.
He had not done so with any nation.
He had not what?
He had not done so with any nation.
He hadn't dealt so with any other nation. If we are the special ones. He dealt that with us. We have the laws of God. That belongs to us. The Bible is for us and by us.
Right.
Okay.
And as
back then, Israel, there was a small tribe. Now Israel spread out. So
it still belongs. That why you think? I'm from the United States. Why you think we out here?
I still call us as black people.
No, we the Israelites. But we'll say we'll use those terms just for people to understand who we are specifically talking to. Because you might say what you call yourself right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Muslim.
A Bahamian, right?
Yeah.
All right. The laws and statutes and commandments. That's what we're going over. Was given to the Benjamites. It was given to the Judites. You understand? So. As you can see this, all these tribes, the laws and statutes and commandments are given to, and nobody else. That's what makes us so special of a people. Right. We are God's people. And I'm gonna hit your question about what you do. That's the law we're talking about, what you can and cannot do when somebody breaks into your home. All right, watch this. Read that again. Read the rest of that for the sister. I get your name, sister?
Susan.
Susan? All right, watch this, Susan. Read
the
that.
book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He has not done so with any nation.
He have not dealt so with any other nations. We are some special people. We dealing with God like that. He give us his statutes, his judgments, all that stuff come through us. Right. You going, a young man back there? You come on up and you can't see, man. Come on up, man. We all family up here. You got that's it on that? Read on.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
See that? And for his judgment, the other nations don't know them. Now give me Exodus 22. 22 and 1, I think, where it starts.
Yep, that's one.
Watch this. This. Hey, and a lot of us like to run each other down. We'll do something bad to each other, right? The brother is running down the road. He got away. It is what it is, right? Instead of calling the cops, what we go do? We go run him down and shoot him, right? Shoot him in the back, beat him down, kill him, right? Let's see if God wants us to do that. Yeah. This is one of his statutes and his judgments that he gave to our people. God, he know what we're gonna be doing, man. He know we're gonna be violent towards each other. He knows us. Watch this. Read
the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 1. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep and kill it or sell it, he shall restore 5 ox or an ox and 4 sheep or a sheep. If a thief be found, break it up and be
for that. So if a man steals something for you, guess what? He get caught. First of all, the whole community gonna know about it. He gotta give you 5 of that, whatever he took from you. So he don't want to get caught, right? So now read that verse what you started at. Watch this.
Verse 2. If a thief be found breaking up and be smiting.
So if a thief get found breaking up, like he breaking in your house, you sleeping in the bed, all of a sudden you're like, what is that? The window just broke. What's going on? Like your brother, young brother right here. You in your house and you sleeping, all of a sudden you hear somebody breaking in the house, and you go and grab your dad's gun. You like, I'm scared. What I'm gonna do? Watch this. Read.
And be smiting that he died.
And you kill him and he's dead. Let's see if there's punishment for that or not. Because you killed a Israelite man and he's dead. He was breaking in your house. You were scared. You had to defend yourself, right?
Right. There shall no blood be shed for him.
There's no crime against that. You was right. You were right to defend yourself. You in your home. He's breaking in your house. You got your family and kids. Defend yourself. And Suzanne, watch this. Moses took the children of Israel out of Egypt, right? We was in captivity, right? All right, so let's go there, and we're gonna see what Moses had to say to the people of Israel. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27 and verse 1. And Moses, with the elders of Israel, command the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
All right, stop right there. So Moses is commanding the children of Israel. He commanding the people that would call themselves today Bahamians. But that's not your true name, according to the Bible, right? He said, keep God's commandments. Read verse 15, 28, 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
He said, but it's going to come to pass. Even though I told you to keep the commandments, guess what? It's going to come to pass. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, then all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, Moses said that when you don't keep the commandments, it's going to be curses that come upon thee and overtake thee. So, the people that identify with these curses that Moses said that's going to come and overtake you, those are the true people of Israel.
That's right.
Those are the Israelites. They're not Bahamian. They're not Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? They're not Cuban. They're not African Americans. One of the little brothers say he was African American. They're not African American. They are the true children of Israel. That means you have the power of God. You're princes of the power of God.
Right.
The brother right here is a prince of the power of God. All right.
Show us some more.
Get off 47. 47 first. 46. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. We're still in chapter 28, verse 46. Watch this.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
And they. You talk about those curses, right? And the curse is going to be upon us for a sign.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder. So, like you see that, it say big wind sign right there. Follow us. We know we automatically know that there's some gambling or something going on right there, right? Because of the sign. So when you see these curses, you're going to automatically know that, man, that happened to my people. Whoa, this happened to my people. Whoa, this happened to my people, right? So when that come out, when we start going through these curses, you will know that they talk about our people. Read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
And upon our seed forever. So we don't repent, these curses are going to be upon our seed forever. Let's go to verse 48.
Verse 48. And therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
You see that? He said, therefore, because we still don't keep the commandments, right? So therefore, we're going to serve our enemies, read.
In hunger.
In hunger. Like we were mentioning before. Like, over here, some of y'all own stores a little bit, right? You own like supermarkets a little bit, some places, right? But where you getting all that food from? Where you get the food from? Where you get the product from to put in those stores, to stock those stores? See, you get it from your enemies, right? Those same people that put you in slavery, guess what? You got to get the food from them to stock your stores, right?
Yeah.
Read.
And in thirst, and in nakedness.
And thirst, your water, you need fresh, clean water. In a lot of places, even in the United States, in Florida, we can't even capture rainwater. It's against the law. Yes. Like over here, your bottled water, what you got to do for that? You got to go buy it. You got to get it from your enemies. You see that, right? Like, who going through that? Nobody else is going through that type of stuff that we got to go and buy water. You need water to survive. Read.
And in one of all things.
And in one of all things. Like this young brother right here, are you graduated from school yet? So to get your graduation, who you got to go through? What government you got to go through? You got to go through the government, right? And that government still, they say that y'all get y'all independence, but y'all still kind of fall under who? The British, the English, right?
Yeah.
So that's who's going to be like, all right, this is valid. They'll say that your department is valid because we say so. So under one of all things, guess what? When you want to get married, who you got to go to make that marriage valid? Right. And the pastor, when you sign that paperwork, you got a marriage license, right? With a marriage license is making it valid, saying that you are married now. Those licenses go to what? The Parliament. They go through England. That's how you're gonna get everything validated, through your enemies. Read on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
You see this? I don't know. It's kind of small, but you should be able to see this. These are yokes of iron. He said we're gonna put yokes of iron upon thy neck. Who they have it to? A young man with the NASA shirt. Read that from the top. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
In hunger.
And in thirst.
And thirst.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness, your clothing.
And in want of all things.
And in want of all things. So your clothing. Hey, young brother, what the brother name? What they on?
Nick.
Dress? Nick. Hey, we're gonna have to get today the Bahamians. Y'all have to get your what? Your food, your clothing, your water, the textile from your clothing. All that stuff had to go through who? The English, the white people. Even y'all get it from the United States, because you're a little closer to the United States, right? That's all. Those are your enemies.
That's right.
That's what the Bible says. No other nation is going through that. We the only ones going through that.
That's right.
Every other nation got their own armies, their own everything.
Right.
And they get all their food, all their stuff. We don't get it.
Right.
That's a curse according to the Bible. That's why we know we are the children of Israel.
Right.
Read on.
Right. And in want of all things.
Watch this.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And guess what, Nick? He put yokes of iron upon our neck in slavery. How did y'all get to the island of Bahamas? How did y'all ancestors get here?
Freeport.
To the island of Freeport. Excuse me.
By boat?
By boat, right? By ships. Hey, Nick, how did your ancestors get here? Come on over here. How did your ancestors get to Freeport?
Our church on Sunday is church today.
Go ahead. Answer the question. How did your ancestors get to Freeport? They traveled. How did your ancestors get here though? The first ones they got. How about you? I keep forgetting your name, bro. What's your name again? Jevin. How did your ancestors get to Freeport, Bahamas? Or Bahamas altogether? They got here by slave ships.
That's right.
Slave ships. And that's what they had, yokes of iron. You know those yokes of iron were used for you won't run away. So they got long iron rods that come off the neck and got hooks on them. You try to run away, you get snatched up in the trees.
My mom used to tell me that story because my grandmother was slave. My great-grandmother was a slave. She married a slave master.
So your great grandmother was a slave. She married her slave master.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And they tell you about these
My mom used to tell me
about them yokes of iron, for they won't run away. Wow. So you understand? You get it, right? Read the rest of that.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
So they put those yokes of iron upon thy necks until they have destroyed thee. You know why we don't wear these no more?
Because we're free, I guess.
No, because we ain't running away. Where we going? We are totally dependent. Guess what? We still need them for what? Food. We still need them for water. We still need them for clothing. We need them for housing. We ain't going nowhere. So they like, you know what? We can take those off.
Yeah.
They'll still pay us taxes. They ain't trying to go nowhere. You get what I'm saying? We ain't trying to go nowhere. What other nations is dealing with that? We are dealing with. We dealing with the oppression of today. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Guys, with all that information, you should know that you are a child of Israel. You're an Israelite according to the Bible. The Bahamians of Israel, you are Israelites according to the Bible. And guess what? What should all of you be doing? When you know that you're an Israelite, you know you're an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. You know you're an Israelite. What should you be doing for God? Freedom! You said serving him. How about you, Nick? What you should be doing for God? You know you're an Israelite. He said you go to church on Sunday, man. You go to church? You don't go to church all day? How about you, Jevin? That's good, because they ain't no teach you right. What about you, Jevin? You go to church? Alright, so they don't go to church, so they don't know. We're going to get it. Watch this. We're going to get it straight out of the Bible, what you should be doing when you know you're an Israelite.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Read out this.
And now Israel,
Now Israel,
what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
see, this is what the Lord our God requires from us. Knowing who we are. And make sure you pay attention, Nick. Pay attention. This is the Lord our God. Not this guy, but our God look more like that. That's what the Bible says Jesus the Christ looked like, a black man.
That's right.
That's what Jesus Christ looked like. We're going to go on by his teaching. What do our God require of us? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
To fear him.
to walk in all his ways,
Walk in all his ways, his laws, statutes, commandments. Read.
and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So just like Susan said to serve the Most High God with all your heart and all your soul. Read.
To keep the commandments.
To do what?
To keep the commandments.
To keep the commandments of
The
God. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
See, this is one of these laws. Like, you gotta think about it. Your father gave you laws, statutes, and commandments, right? What did your father normally tell you to do? As a little girl growing up, what did he never tell you? He tell you what to eat, right? Or when to eat. Do he tell you what clothing to wear? So you can't wear some certain type of clothing that he don't approve of, right? All right, so let's see this part. Let's see our father gonna tell us what type of clothing we can and cannot wear. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Our father said a woman cannot wear what pertains unto a man. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So what is a man's garment? What is commonly for a man to put on? Pants, right? So that's a man's garment, right? So when God says a woman should not wear which pertaining to a man, what shouldn't a woman wear?
Pants.
A woman should wear pants. See, you get it already. A woman should not wear which pertains. Because if I was standing out here teaching you with a dress on, you're gonna be like, I ain't going over there immediately, right? See, he said, yeah. Like you too, would you even come over here even talk to us if we would wear a dress or something? No, it would look crazy, right? So God wants all the women to know, especially the women like Israel, the Israelite women, guess what? Those pants are for men only. There's no such thing as women pants. Women supposed to wear a dress on. So when you go back home or whatever, guess what? You can pop on a dress. You know, y'all. When you was young, y'all should play games and stuff. When you play dress up with a girl, with your friends and stuff. Girls play dress up, right? Y'all didn't put on pants. You play dress up. You put on a dress. You know you look nice. This is with a dress. See? She said a nice long skirt, nice and long, right? That's how you supposed to dress all the time. That's very easy. put on a dress, look beautiful. Man's supposed to look manly, put on some pants, grow out his beard. I know you a little young man. Grow out that beard, show themselves a man. Right? Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination
All
unto the Lord.
that do so is an abomination.
Bring it out.
He says abomination, don't do that. I know you didn't know. The stuff that we don't know, he said he just winked at it. It's all right, you didn't know at the time. And that's why we out here teaching. We letting everybody know that you are the children of Israel. And guess what? Those laws, statutes, commandments belongs to you.
That's right.
Those laws, statutes, commandments belong to you. And guess what? Christ is a black man.
That's right.
He is a black man according to the Bible.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.